The following video may contain views and opinions that differ from yours. If you don't like it, tough shit. Alright, so it's been a cup of coffee since I made my last Undertaker Freak video, and honestly, I'd say I'm not going to make any more, but we all know that whenever I say I'm not going to make another video on a subject, I inevitably make more down the line, so I'm not going to make that promise. But the point is, I've made about 8 Undertaker Freak 1127 videos in the history of this channel. That's 200, maybe 300 somewhat videos that I've made in my tenure here on YouTube. Now it's funny because some of the criticism I'm getting from Undertaker's fanboys that come upon my videos here and there, I'm obsessed with the guy, and that was a claim John himself made, but yeah, do the math. 8 or 9 out of 200 or 300 of something ain't a whole hell of a lot in the grand scheme of things. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So the reason I'm making this video is because, as I say, I've made a bunch of videos on John. They seem to be some of the fucking highest viewed videos, which is both good and bad because I've got way better fucking videos than the ones I've made on John that have a fraction of the views that the ones that do on John have. But then, by the same token, I probably wouldn't have a lot of the subscribers I have now if I hadn't ripped John to shreds several times. But with that, with new fans who used to be John's fans, inevitably, what the fuck am I, Shane Douglas trying to pronounce Oblivion? Inevitably come fanboys that are still fans of the bent dick douchebag. So every now and then I'll get some comment, and it won't be a comment from someone who's a fan of both of us wanting to hold the peace. I do get those occasionally. I do get where some of you guys are coming from and that it makes you uncomfortable that me and John are beefing when you like both of our content. Fair enough. But I get these fucking douchebags who are still blind John fanboys. Their arguments always seem to come in one of 2 flavors. One of 3 flavors, actually. Jealousy. It's hard to be jealous of someone I look down upon. Immaturity, or know you arguments. Or I'm allegedly obsessed, which clearly I'm not. I just make fun of the cunt for shits and giggles. It's not my fault those are the only videos of mine you actually watch. But yeah, it comes in one of those flavors, and as I say, jealousy, fuck no. I don't envy John, I despise John. I think he's a douchebag. I don't like John, John doesn't like me. I know it, you know it, John knows it. Some old Amish motherfucker named Jebediah knows it, and he just lives in a barn with no technology whatsoever. No phone, no computer, no tablet, no YouTube, nothing. As advanced as a motherfucker gets is a butter churning machine. Well, not even a butter churning machine, it's just him fucking churning butter with one of those little butter churning motherfuckers. And even then, he's like, yo, am I breaking some religious rules? No, Jebediah, you're not. Keep churning that butter, buddy. Anyway, it's not a secret that me and John don't like each other. Okay? I don't like him, he doesn't like me. That's the way it is, that's probably the way it will always be. But yeah, I'm not jealous of him in the slightest. The guy's an asshole. Would I like the sub-count he had in his heyday? Fuck yeah, I'd love to have the sub-count he had in his heyday. But am I jealous of any part of his life? Fuck no. Hell no, the man's a fucking train wreck. There's some new bullshit that's come out about his mistreatment of one of his exes lately, and yep. At this point, that's not even worth making a video on. It's just John being a cunt, business as usual. You know, cows moo, chickens cluck, John acts like a dickhead to other people. Fact of life. You know, and the other one of, you know, fucking, you know, I'm obsessed, I'm not. I've said it in other videos, obviously I'm not. The know you arguments get on my tits. Because I've gotten a couple of those recently, where someone came into my fucking comments and told me that, oh, you're saying that John does these things, but aren't you just as bad? And then proceed to twist shit I say or do. Now, boys and girls, bit of down talking here. Whatever, you need it if these are the kind of arguments you bring to me when talking about my beef with John. Okay? If you have to twist the shit I say to make me the bad guy, you have got nothing in the way of an argument. You have shit all against me. You're just being dishonest to try and make Johnny Bentic the good guy and Uncle Damo the bad guy. Okay? The fucking general gist of this comment was, oh, I called John out for childish, immature name calling, and I call people names too, so I'm just as bad as John. The points I've made about John and his name calling, okay? It's in every situation. I can have situations where I can sit down, be diplomatic, and disagree with someone without resorting to name calling. They're rare, mind you. You don't see a lot of it on my YouTube channel. But A, I do it when it's warranted, and if you watch my videos, you'll see it's usually warranted. And B, there's evidence that I can be civil. There's none of that with John. You are more likely to have the Loch Ness Monster come up to you and want tree fitty than to see John sitting down having a civil, reasonable discourse with someone over a difference in opinion. You're not going to see it happening. So that's why I call John out for his childish name calling. Because that's the thing. I like to think at least my insults have some cleverness behind them. They might or might not in your book, but at least I fucking try. Where's the originality in any of John's shit? It's just, you're a dumbass. You're a piece of shit. I can add a letter to your last name and come up with a really shitty insult. Hey, here's me taking a crap in the toilet and calling it your birth. Brilliant A material. And the other thing was that I was calling all of John's fans stupid. When I didn't. The pinned comment I've left on one of my videos is basically saying that if you're defending John at this point, or coming onto my videos defending John at this point, you're just as stupid as he is, because you are. You really are. If I've shown a video, or made a video, wherein I discuss some shit John's done, which is morally dubious or scummy, with proof, and you're trying to come in there, throwing a no-you argument at me, or telling me I'm wrong for calling John out for being an asshole, you're a fucking idiot. And that's not a debatable subject. That is how it is. Call me a Sith Lord, because yeah, that's an absolute. But I'm not wrong. If I'm saying that John is being an immature jerk-off, or going back on something he said, that's not me coming to you with a debatable opinion. That's me coming to you with fact. If John says YouTube's a shithole that he doesn't want to come back to repeatedly, and then comes back, that's hypocrisy. If John throws a tantrum and quits again, that's business as usual for John, because we've seen it multiple times at this point. I mean, he's now ranting on his fucking drumming channel, for God's sake, which is still called UTF Drumming. The asshole came back less than 6 months ago, and he did a video on why he's outgrown the Undertaker Freak 1127 name. How the fuck you outgrow that in 6 months? That's not me objectively saying John is a piece of shit. That is me stating a fucking fact that John is an immature, lying hypocrite. John saying he hates YouTube is not true. John says it because it's something else he can whine about. Otherwise, he still likes doing the YouTube thing, or he wouldn't still be ranting and using his UTF drumming channel as an excuse to not be called a hypocrite. Because he is still bashing the drums like a spastic, he's just ranting between it. Or ranting between drumming videos. My point is, okay, why is it every time I get a critical comment from a UTF video, UTF fan, excuse me, it's asinine. It's never, hey Damo, I'd like you to take into account these facts about John that counteract the things you've said about John in your video. Here you say this quote from this source says you're wrong. I'm willing to go, okay, my bad, I fucked up, right? Except it's not. It's always some shitty no-you argument or some shitty little temper tantrum being thrown at me by some fucking Undertaker Freak fanboy. And I don't know why the fuck there are so many of you still out there, for that matter. He treats his fans like shit. If I had $1 for every single fucking new subscriber I got that has come onto one of my videos and gone, hey, I hate John too for the way he treated me while I was a fan, I'm jumping on board your ship, I'd be a fucking rich man. I'd be able to buy a house by myself. You know? It's not fucking an opinion that John is a shitty person. It's an outright fact. Fucking look at a bunch of these people in my comments. John has pulled a lot of disgraceful shit with people who liked him at one point or another. His loved ones, his family, his friends, his ex-girlfriends, his fans. Probably some fucking random dog in a shelter somewhere has beef with him somehow. The guy is a cunt. He is a contentious, arrogant, little asshole with an inferiority complex who lashes out at everybody. So how the fuck are you people still fans of his? Is it because he hasn't gotten around to personally letting you down yet? Is it because he hasn't personally gotten to your number in the queue where he can treat you like shit, where you've taken a number off a little ticket thing, and as soon as he calls out 365 4-stroke B, he gets to step up and treat you like shit, and you get to be emotionally ruined by John? And until then, you're going to come charging in, defending your senpai? Come on. Use the fucking thing between your ears. The guy's a cunt, okay? And I'm sick and tired of how none of these comments are all that bright. They're just, you're a meanie head. Why? Oh, you said mean things about someone whose channel I like. Okay, well, I don't like that fucker, so this is my take. Nobody asked you to come here and go, John is a wonderful human being. No. No, he isn't. I've gone on another fucking tangent basically running the cunt down, but the point is this, okay? If you're a John fan, watch the fucking video from a subjective point of view, or an objective point of view, whatever. Just fucking come watch the video with an open mind, okay? And actually fucking open your tardiness. Open your ears, listen to what I say, come to terms with the fact John's a dick, or don't, whatever. If you've actually watched the video and listened to what I've said, cool, go away, think about it for a bit. See if you can find anything that contradicts any of the shit I've said. If not, shut up, okay? If you have, I'd like to hear it. But I want more than just little fanboy no-yous and little tired fucking tropes that don't prove anything, okay? Accusing someone of being obsessed or jealous with no reasoning doesn't make your argument a good one. I'm not sitting here reading another comment from Jimmy Scumderfuck 32 going, you're jealous of John LEL, nice long hair. I'm not sitting here going, fuck, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That's me ruined, that's my YouTube career over, I'm gonna pack my shit and move to Miami Beach. Oh fuck, I can't do that, my country's borders are closed. Oh well, Ikadahuna it is. No, I'm not doing that. Come at me with some sensible, sane shit, or shut the fuck up. Your hero is an asshole. There's no two ways about it. Being a fanboy doesn't prove anything apart from making me roll my fucking eyes. It's not changing my opinion on jack shit, and it's giving me a low opinion of you from the get-go. And whether my opinion matters to you or not, hey, it's whatever. But just use the thing between your ears. I don't like stupid people, alright? So at least fucking as I say, use your brain. Come at me with a more original comment than the generic, you're jealous, because no, I'm not. TLDR, fanboys, say something smart or get the fuck out. Okay? I made most of those videos ages ago, and unless John does something to piss me off, I'm probably not going to make another one, hopefully. But hey, we'll see. Either way. I've said my piece. I've gotten that off my chest, and it feels pretty fucking cathartic, not going to lie. Anyway, have a good one, folks. I'm Damian Skyfire. Till next time.